Welcome to the first episode of this walkthrough, the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. It is my favorite Elder Scrolls game, and I have been creating videos on Morrowind game mechanics. I've been creating videos on spells, and also have been documenting the faction quests. So I got a suggestion from one of my subscriber who wanted me to do a walkthrough from the beginning. Thank you so much. Why not document Morrowind as a pure Mage player? This series might go to like 200 or 300 episodes because we're going to focus on exploration. We're going to focus on Vvardenfell, Solstheim, Mournhold, and also the mainland of Morrowind. Walkthrough will be focused on exploration, and I might not do all the faction quests, and I might not do the main quest, maybe at the end, towards the end, but for now it's going to be total exploration. Okay, so let's get into it, and we'll continue talking as we play.
They have taken you from the Imperial city's prison, first by carriage and now by boat, to the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Bella. She is from High Rock, and she's a Breton.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
So we have come from Imperial City.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Better do what they say.
Legendary Jube. I think, see you soon.
You better do what they say.
Alright. This guy's an amazing character, by the way. Alright.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Alright, I'm going. Okay. We're in Sedanin. And this is the only time in the game where actually we see this, we see a ship, any ship. And good old Sedanin.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and it'll show you to the census office.
Alright. Let's take a look at Sedanin from here. Because we won't be getting this view for a long time. The Silk Strider there. Wow. Never gets old, this start. It's a simple start. Unlike Skyrim and Oblivion, there's nothing major happening. But the way the game reveals what's happening in this world is something else.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay, I gotta choose now. So I'll continue playing as a Breton, as a female. So if you see, Breton has a Magicka bonus and a Risk Magicka bonus. You get a bonus to Mysticism, bonus to Restoration, and a bonus to Conjuration. So those are the racial bonuses. We have a limited set of hairstyles, unfortunately. I think this is fine. Yeah, let's go with this. She was nice. Is this long hair? Hard to say. Is this long hair or short hair? Yeah, this is darkish. Cool. So yeah, Breton, a lady as usual. I always play as a lady in Elder Scrolls.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Okay. Ah, Sokuchus Ergala, the legendary.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
I always go with custom class because I have the freedom to choose everything, you know. Let's do that. Explorer. That's my class. Specialization, I always play as a pure mage. I don't care about anything else. So pure mage, okay? Of course, your favorite attributes as a mage will always be intelligence and willpower. Okay? Everything else are secondary. As I said earlier, I will be exploring most of Morrowind. Okay? And the idea is to explore. And maybe visit towns and help people in the towns. But I won't be looking at actually getting into factions. Maybe I'll get into factions, but I won't actually be doing faction stuff. I will stay away from the main quest. Okay? Till as long as possible. Maybe after 300, 400 episodes, we'll get into those. I don't know. I don't know if this is possible, but I want to try. Okay? What's the harm? Now, major skills. Now, another interesting thing about this playthrough is that I won't be using destruction. I don't want to use destruction magic. Ooh, how will you then deal damage? That's a good question, right? So I want to specialize in Mysticism, Illusion, Alteration. You see here, magic has these skills. Alteration is my favorite school of magic, so I'm going to select that. Mysticism is extremely interesting. And I shall be using a combination of Mysticism and Conjuration for offense, okay? And of Alteration for transportation and mobility. And Illusion for defense. And a bit of offense. Okay, these are my main schools of magic. Of course, Conjuration will be here. And I'll be doing a lot of Alchemy. Okay. So this is one way of generating money in the early game. This music is my favorite. And the minor skills would be Restoration. I won't even bother about destruction. I won't even bother about enchanting because enchanting is so expensive, prohibitively expensive. Maybe later. Sneak, acrobatics, speechcraft. One more. Alright, security is fine. But then I won't bother about this too because I'm going to use spells, right? To open locks. So let's not waste time there. Athletics. Let's do the athletics. Okay? So the six schools of magic: Alteration, Mysticism, Illusion, Conjuration, 4, Restoration, and Destruction is the last one, which I'm not going to use at all. And you have Sneak, Acrobatics, Speechcraft, and Athletics. Alright, there you go. So a very different kind of a mage player without destruction. It'll be extremely challenging, but I would love to try, Okay.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
The apprentice gives you insane amount of magicka at the start. You'll also have weakness against mage players. Atronak. Ooh. It gives you insane amount of magicka, but you cannot regenerate magicka. When you rest, magicka will not generate. So you'll need to use Conjuration and or use enemies to absorb magicka, stuff like that, Interesting. Personality and endurance. I like this. The lady. So in this one, you get a restore health spell at the start. The lover, it increases your agility, and you also get a paralyzed spell. Ooh, illusion spell, I like it. Okay. The mage, it's a safe option. I don't know. Let's see. Restore health 100 points for 1 second. You get a power here, which you can use once a day. And you get some pretty interesting spells. Ooh, turn under 100 points for 30 seconds on target. We can actually buy these spells, it's not a big deal. Serpent. I have no idea who would choose this. Damage 1 point on self. Why would you get these spells? Shadow. Ooh, invisibility. You get an invisibility spell. A power. Not a bad idea. I mean, you could use this once a day in tricky situations. Okay. Ooh, this boosts your speed. The steed. Boost your speed by 25 points. I like this. Because at the beginning, you're very slow, right? Thief gives you Sanctuary. Sanctuary is essentially something like a deflect, if you played other RPGs, there's a deflect stat where you don't take hits if you cast a spell. Well, you have a chance of not taking hits. So Morrowind has a spell chance, hit chance system. It's very important to know that. Whenever you face an opponent, if an opponent strikes you, there is a certain chance based on a calculation that happens. So that chance is reduced so that their hits become misses, The tower. Oh, you get open 50 points on touch power. You don't have to use a magicka and you don't have to worry about getting a spell. I like this. And you have few spells given to you at the start. You can detect animal, detect enchantment, detect key. I hardly use these spells when I play these. But I like this power, At the beginning of a game, you have this power. But you can only use this once a day. So, And the warrior, 45 attack. What is interesting? I like this steed, but I also like to have a boost to my magicka. Magicka is so important for a mage. 0.5x magicka. I can always gain magicka, right? By leveling up, by using enchanted items. Let's go with steed. Speed is important. And Bella can run a lot and has high speed.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Bella, she's a Breton. She's an explorer. And she's of the sign steed. Unfortunately, my magicka is so low. Since I'm choosing steed, I'll be having less magicka. For example, if I choose an Atronak apprentice, This is going to give me 1.5x intelligence, right? So that will boost my magicka. Look at that, 180 magicka. Oh my god, that's a lot of magicka, man. God damn it. If I choose the mage, 120 magicka. That's a good boost to magicka. And at the beginning of the game, you use a lot of magicka, right? Let's see. I shall stick to steed. Let's make it a bit more challenging, you know, and let's travel faster. I shall make up on the magicka soon. Should not be a problem. Okay. Strength is low. Intelligence is 60. Willpower 60. Agility is 30. And look at the boost to speed. Amazing. This is because of my sign. 65. I like it. Endurance, personality, and luck. Okay. And then our major skills are Alteration. Mysticism is already on 45. I like it. Conjuration is already on 45. Illusion and Alteration are on 40. And Alchemy is 2 is on 40. And the minor skills are Restoration, Sneak, Acrobatics, Speechcraft, Athletics. Everything else which I don't care is here. Enchantment, Destruction, which I won't be using as a pure mage, and all these are weapons which I don't care about. So if you are playing as a pure mage, you can decide. Most people will put a lot of points on Destruction. They'll choose Destruction as a major skill, but this is a different playthrough. Okay. Abilities, Magicka bonus. Okay, resist Magicka 50%, and I have speed boost because of the sign. And this Magicka bonus is based on your race, right? So I am getting a little bit of extra Magicka because of Bella being a Breton. Powers is a shield power. Okay, I can use this power once a day. And I get few spells here, like a healing spell. Okay. It's a very cool spell. It does a lot of healing. And I use this in the entire game, you know. And then you have a shield spell, which you could use. A water walking spell, nice. Bound dagger spell for Conjuration. I won't be using bound weapons because your bound weapons are ultimately tied to your weapon skills, and since my weapon skills suck, I won't be able to use them, so I shall delete this spell later. I have a summon spell, that's good, and I have a chameleon spell and a sanctuary spell. From chameleon from illusion, sanctuary from illusion, and I have a detect creature spell from mysticism. Okay. Alright.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
For release by Emperor Uriel Septim 7 to the district of Vvardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Name Bella. Race Breton. Class Explorer. Sign Socuchus Ergala. Agent of the Sazerain Imperial Census and Excise. 16th of last seed. 3E427. This is a very important day. This is the day when we were sent to Morrowind from the Imperial city of Cyrodiil. For some mysterious reasons. What are those reasons? We'll come to know later. Alright, take it. Alright. So, I won't be cheesing stuff and trying to loot stuff. I won't be doing all that, okay? I will play naturally. Now here, so let's organize stuff, I guess. Anyway, let's go outside then do this.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Alright. You should learn how to do combat. Fiskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp claw by morning. Jansiele. Alright. The first thing everybody does is to, they come here and loot everything, right? You want to loot everything so you can sell them and make money. Right, you got a potion. These are ingredients which we will use for alchemy. Our alchemy is quite high. We have 45 points in our alchemy skill. So you can see it tells you this ingredient will be used for these effects. So we need to find a mortar and pestle and then craft potions. We'll do that later. But for now, grab every ingredient you find. That will generate a money for us, you know. Anyway, so take that book. It's interesting that you can take all of this and no one notices. We have a lockpick, so use that. There you go. 30 bucks. Nice. There's more to loot here. So this looting, right? It's like something you do in the start game. And once you reach mid-game, looting becomes secondary because you have a lot of money, a lot of magicka, a lot of stuff. So, and remember, there's a bed here. You can always come here and sleep to restore your magicka when you're playing as a pure mage. We have a map now. Great. So we shall keep the map like this. So we haven't explored Vvardenfell at all. And this will be the start of our exploration. We'll talk about that later. Everything is covered. Fog of War. Alright. Oh, we have an enchanted ring. Okay. Paper. Yep, there you go. So now you have a magic menu here, which is very important for spellcasters like us. We can arrange it like this so that you could see all your stats in one shot. Press tab and you can see your power, you can see the spells you have. Also look at some of your magical items. So magical items are items like clothing, rings, boots, pauldrons, anything that you can wear and which is enchanted using magic will come here. So in this case, this is a ring. This is a simple ring, right? But you can use it to restore your health. So that's the enchantment of this ring. So you'll get a lot of enchanted items here and they'll all appear here. Okay, I have one summon spell, a conjuration spell, which I can use. Okay. This gives you a perfect overview of what you have, your stats, your magic items, and your inventory. Your inventory is weapons and apparel and magic. These are self-explanatory. Magic will contain your enchanted items and your ingredients, which I spoke to you about, which is used in alchemy, and your potions. 3 categories of items will appear in magic. And then you have your other junk like plates and letters and books, lockpicks. All of these will be shown here. Alright, so So you tab out, tab to see everything in one screen. Alright. Celes Gravius. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival has only reached me yesterday. I am Celes Gravius. But my background is not important. I am here to welcome you to Morrowind. Ooh, what a welcome. So my release identification papers have been removed from my inventory. Okay, what are you, Mr. Celes Gravius? I am the Knight Errant of the Imperial Legion. Ooh, big shot. So the Imperials are from the province of Cyrodiil. Okay, they are not native to Morrowind. They are outsiders. They have a trading relationship with Morrowind. Yes, you are in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison and shipped here. But your authorization comes directly from the Emperor Uriel Septim 7. Yeah, he's a big shot. Yeah, he's the Emperor of Tamriel. And he's based out of Cyrodiil, right? In the Imperial City. He actually sent us to Morrowind to perform some duties. Okay, we'll come to know about that later. And Celes Gravius says, I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are free. Before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. Oh yeah, this stuff. Duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You have to take it to Caius Cosadus in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosadus. They'll know where to find him. Serve him, and you would serve the Emperor himself. Yeah, so this is my task from the Emperor. Uriel Septim 7. I have a package. I need to go meet this guy and hand over the package. Also, I have a letter for you and disposal to your name. So, I have a directions note. I have a package that I need to hand over to Caius Cosadus. And I have some money given to me by the Empire. You know your duties. Take that package to Caius Cosadus in Balmora. Okay. Balmora is a town north of Sidanin. We know where it is. We can either walk to Balmora or we can take the Silk Strider to Balmora. You'll see. Report to Caius Cosadus in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are good to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Someone there can direct you to him. So, if you see, Morrowind has a very interesting dialogue system where you have keywords, right? You have different keywords to interact with NPCs, and the NPCs will give you information based on this keyword. Unlike Skyrim, where you actually have dialogue options and very limited at those, extremely limited dialogue options, but here you can talk to NPCs about multiple topics. This is one of my favorite parts about Morrowind. I know a lot of people don't like reading text, but I love it. If I want to know more about Uriel Septim, yes, Uriel Septim is still the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works, silence or secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Or the Empire. Yes, of course, this is the Empire. This is Vvardenfell district of the province of Morrowind, and Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years. Yes. So that's the reason you have the Empire and the Imperial offices here, with officers from Cyrodiil here in Morrowind, because they have been part of the Empire for the past 400 years. The current Emperor is Uriel Septim, 24 Septim line. You haven't been in prison that long, have you? Nothing wrong with your head, is there? The men said you were acting a little strange when they brought you in from the ship. Yeah, we know that. I am proud to be an Imperial. Through our legions and rule of law, we have brought peace and civilization to the provinces of Tamriel. Alright, so this is how dialogue works in Morrowind. You talk to any NPC and you'll get a lot of information about the world by clicking on these topics. So thus, as a player, you're educated more about the world. You know what's happening in this world. This is something that I miss in the other Elder Scrolls games. But if you know, there's a game called The Wayward Realms that's being made by the founders of Elder Scrolls. and they are going to use the same topic-based dialogue system. So I look forward to that game. All right.
Go ahead, stranger.
Goodbye. I can't take any of this. There's a warehouse key here, but you'll get caught if I try to take that. We will, stick by the book. We won't do anything stupid. Alright, welcome to Vvardenfell. We are on our own now. We can do whatever we want.